Yes guys, and welcome to another video, literally a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours after I uploaded the last one, or at least I started making the last one 2 or 3 hours ago. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you, that is Granit Xhaka on my screen, which I will get into. What in the Football Manager save is going on? It's absolutely mental. But yeah, as soon as I made that last video, as soon as I uploaded that last video, within seconds, bearing in mind I said in that last video that we haven't heard a word, we haven't heard a peep out of Fabrizio in quite some time, and then seconds after I uploaded, he decided to tweet along, didn't he? He decided to tweet along, so we will get into it, and this is overtime, boys and girls. I was about to go and do my errands, and I thought, you know what? I'm not leaving you guys out the loop. Before I go out and do stuff, I'm going to do another video for you guys. So, as usual, if you appreciate it, because if you don't hit the like button, you're a charlatan and a thief. Obviously, I'm joking, but but yes, also, if you are new, and, you know, you have to ask, don't you? Because I know that sometimes some people on the fence, they watch the videos. But when I do ask, some of you guys do listen and they do subscribe. So if you are new, you enjoy the content, please do hit the subscribe button. It's really, really appreciated. Now, getting into it. So as soon as I uploaded the last video, Fabrizio did speak. Not about Granit. We'll get to that. Believe me, we'll get to that. But of a defender from Bologna, 27-year-old Jhon Lucumi. I believe it's Lucumi. It could be Lucumi. I don't know. Talking isn't my best skill, as you guys know. What happened to signing the likes of a Jones or a Smith? It makes it easy for me to speak. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, this one really, really excites me. And I know I say this about most players we're linked with, but this one in particular could easily be arguably the best signing of the summer for Sunderland anyway. And I don't mean to overhype it at all, and it is incredibly early stages. But this lad, 27 years of age, he is fantastic, and I mean absolutely fantastic. I've done a little bit of research, of course, done my usual compilations, and there's literally reports from only as little as 6 months ago, less than that, of reporters stating that Juventus were in for him, that Manchester United were in for him. Big clubs. And when I have a look at him and the way he's described in these reports, and from the compilations I've seen, he just looks strong as an ox. He reads the game so well, and not only that, for a big brick shithouse. I try and refrain from saying that so much, but there's no other way of putting it. He is so good on the ball. A left-footed centre-back as well, which I think perfectly fits in with what we want. Of course, Luke plays on the left-hand side of the centre-back partnership, and he has improved drastically with pinging the ball left and right. He's very good on the ball. But this lad just seems a different mustard. He can read the game very well. He's very good at protecting and shielding the ball. And a lot of these compilation images, or videos should I say, it just shows that in abundance. He's so good at doing that. The amount of times where he'll have like a bad back pass to him, and 9 times out of 10 you'd expect a defender to crumble because it's a really bad, awkward back pass. And he just controls the ball so well, shields it well, he can turn on the ball, and he looks like he could easily be a central midfielder. He's just that good on the ball. So that would be an absolutely incredible signing. So Fabrizio did say that we are preparing a bid for him. However, there are other suitors as well. And of course, Bologna, I think they've got Europa League football. So whether we'd want to come to Sunderland or maybe the appeal of the Premier League might be enough. And of course, Sunderland as a whole itself, it might be enough. We don't know. But this one really excites me. Honestly, he just looks the absolute bee's knees. That's the best way I could put it without swearing, because he does look absolutely incredible. It would be such a statement signing, and we need centre-backs anyway, because all we've got at the moment is Dan Ballard and Jensen Seal fit as centre-backs. Of course, we've got Luke O'Neill injured. We've got Alessi injured. Sirkin on the left-hand side is currently injured. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of centre-backs, we're looking very short in supply, and this would just be such an amazing signing. Someone like that alongside Dan Ballard, I'll be very comfortable for the time being heading into the Premier League season. So, of course, it isn't done and dusted. It isn't an absolute concrete fact that is coming to us, but it would be a hell of a signing. I'm already prematurely prepping myself to be heartbroken when I'm told that this one isn't going to happen, but I really do have my heart set on this now, because after one compilation I thought, he's going to break my heart, this lad. But anyway, so the crazy one, literally 20 minutes after Fabrizio posted that report on Jhon Lucumi. I'm not going to say it again. I'm taking the piss out myself here. But moments after that, Sasha, his second name escapes me at the moment, but another very high-profile journalist have said that Sunderland are currently in for Granit Xhaka. Yes, that same Granit Xhaka that played for Arsenal those years ago, captain Arsenal, a fantastic midfielder. Yet he's not the sort of quickest player, but he's tenacious. He's the the battling midfielder I alluded to in the last video that would be perfect. Experience in absolute abundance. He's played in the Champions League for the majority of his career. He has a wand of a boot, a wand of a shot. You know, he has a thunder bastard of a shot. I know some of you guys like me to say that. But he would bring experience in abundance. And this, for me, I know a lot of people have been shouting for Jordan Henderson, who is today officially signed for Brentford as of this morning, which I don't think that was anywhere near as far down the line with Sunderland as people think. From what my understanding is, from what I've been told, not that I'm a proper in-the-know person, of course, but from what I've been made aware of, is that we were just simply monitoring the situation, nothing more, nothing less. It weren't like it was Brentford or Sunderland and that's it. I don't think it really went further than us simply monitoring the situation with Jordan. And if it was as it meant to be sort of a comparison, Jacques is a hell of an alternative to Jordan Henderson. You know, being that figure, that experienced head, that leader in the middle. And yes, it really does add to this massive amount of central midfielders we could potentially have, which I think will lead us to later down the line players potentially leaving. But, you know, having Lafay, Dan Neil, if Jacques was in there as well, Siddiqui, Diarra, you've got Alan Brown in there, Rig can play in there, it makes that squad look so good. But someone's going to be unhappy, do you know what I mean? But yeah, experience in abundance, and yeah, he's 32 years of age, it doesn't play into the model, if you will. However, he's still playing games. It's not like he's only having 10, 11 games because of his age. He played over 30 games last year for Bayer Leverkusen, you know, at a very high level. So it would be an absolutely outstanding signing, but apparently there are a lot of other clubs after him, or at least a handful. One of them being Neom, the club that actually stole Bulker away from us, but they have this endless pit of money. So it depends what Xhaka would want to do. Would he want to come to Sunderland, be in what could potentially be a relegation fight, or what will likely be a relegation fight, get himself back in the Premier League and stay at the highest level? Or will he think, right, I'm 32 years of age now, I can set myself up for the rest of my life if I do a couple of years in Neom, do you know what I mean? Which, again, would be understandable, but I also think he is one of those players that will want to play at the highest level for as long as humanly possible. But again, I don't know him personally, I don't know Granit, you know, I don't know. But yeah, this is just an article that's come out by Sasha as well, as I say, linking us with Granit Xhaka. Such a random link, did not see this one at all. But yeah, so that's another couple of bits of news. I would love us to sign a centre-back from Bologna. If we do or don't get Granit Xhaka, I would probably be impartial, but I think it would be an incredibly good signing for that midfield, for this young squad to have a head like that around the camp. And I don't think he's going to want to come to Sunderland anyway, just to sit on the bench. He'll absolutely be fighting for a place, and to have that leader and that vocal point in the middle of the field. That could be priceless when it comes to a relegation fight or a relegation scrap potentially. But anyway, right, overtime done, unless Buddy Fabrizio decides to chirp up again. I'm not doing another video tonight, but let me know what you guys think about those two players. Would you be excited? Would you take them? Would you not? Let me know in the comments down below. We've also been linked with the goalkeeper, by the way. Everyone says, I keep on saying every video now, everyone keeps saying, you forgot this player, you forgot that player. There's a Lemons. Is it Lemons? Or Lamons? I think it's Lemons. Goalkeeper, I think it's Royal Antwerp, 23, 24 years of age, real up-and-coming goalkeeper. He has been linked with us, but it hasn't been a real official report yet, or an official link yet, so that's why I'm not making big videos all about it. But there you go, I've acknowledged him for those of you who keep asking me in the comments. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about everything we spoke about in this video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, take care, how are you lads, keep the faith.